Once upon a time, in a kingdom surrounded by lush forests and sparkling rivers, there lived a kind and gentle princess named Aurora. She had long golden hair that shimmered in the sunlight and eyes as blue as the clear summer sky. Princess Aurora was loved by everyone in the kingdom because of her kind heart and her ability to make everyone around her feel special. But what made Princess Aurora truly happy was spending time with her best friend, a little frog named Freddy. Freddy wasn't just any frog. He could talk. With his smooth green skin and bright eyes, Freddy was always there to help Princess Aurora whenever she needed it. The two of them were inseparable, like two peas in a pod. One sunny afternoon, Princess Aurora and Freddie were sitting by the royal pond, watching the fish swim lazily in the clear water. "Freddie," Aurora said softly, "I wish our kingdom could always stay as peaceful and happy as it is today." Freddie, who was balancing on a lily pad, nodded thoughtfully. "Me too, Aurora. But remember, it's our job to make sure that peace lasts." Just then, an old wise owl with silver feathers flew down from the highest tree in the garden. He landed gently beside Aurora and Freddie, his golden eyes filled with wisdom. "Princess Aurora," the owl hooted, "I bring important news. The Royal Amulet, which keeps our kingdom safe and peaceful, has lost its gems. Without those gems, the kingdom's peace is in danger." Aurora's eyes widened in concern. "Oh no. What can we do to find the gems, wise owl?" The owl looked at her kindly. "Only those with a pure heart and a strong bond of friendship can find the missing gems. They are hidden in different parts of the kingdom, and you must find them to restore the amulet's power." Aurora turned to Freddie, determination in her eyes. "We have to do this, Freddie, for the kingdom and everyone we love." And so their adventure began. The first place they needed to go was the enchanted forest, a magical place where the trees whispered secrets and the flowers glowed with a soft, warm light. As they entered the forest, the sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting a gentle green glow all around them. Freddie hopped along beside Aurora, his little legs moving quickly to keep up with her. "Do you think we'll find the first gem here?" Freddie asked, looking around at the towering trees. "I hope so," Aurora replied. "But we have to be patient and keep our eyes open." Suddenly, a beautiful butterfly with wings that sparkled like a rainbow fluttered down and landed on Aurora's shoulder. "Hello, Princess Aurora," the butterfly said in a gentle voice. "I know what you're looking for. The first gem lies deep within this forest, guarded by an old, wise creature. but only a heart full of kindness can retrieve it. Aurora smiled warmly. Thank you, kind butterfly. We'll find it, won't we, Freddie? Absolutely, Freddie agreed, puffing out his chest with determination. They continued deeper into the forest until they came upon a large ancient tree. Its bark was twisted and its roots spread out like the fingers of a giant hand. Sitting at the base of the tree was an old tortoise with a shell that looked as tough as stone. Greetings, young ones, the tortoise said in a slow, deep voice. I have been expecting you. Aurora and Freddie bowed respectfully. We're here to find the first gem for the Royal Amulet, Aurora said kindly. The tortoise gazed at them with wise, kind eyes. To receive the first gem, you must show kindness and solve my riddle. Here it is. I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but water kills me. What am I? Aurora thought hard, but Freddie was the one who jumped up excitedly. I know, it's fire. Fire grows, it needs air, and water puts it out. The tortoise smiled slowly, pleased with Freddie's answer. You are correct, little frog. Your kindness and quick thinking have earned you the first gem. With that, the tortoise opened his shell, revealing a bright, shining red gem. Aurora carefully took the gem and thanked the tortoise before they continued on their way. Their next destination was the Valley of Echoes, a place where every sound was repeated 1,000 times over. The valley was beautiful, surrounded by high cliffs that seemed to touch the sky, but it was also very tricky to navigate. As they entered the valley, Aurora and Freddie heard their own voices echoing back to them. Hello, hello, hello. Freddie called out, giggling as his voice bounced off the cliffs. But then they heard another voice, one that wasn't theirs. Help, help. Aurora and Freddie looked around, trying to find where the voice was coming from. Finally, they found a little bird trapped under a pile of rocks. It was too small to lift the heavy stones on its own. Oh no, Aurora exclaimed, kneeling beside the bird. We must help. Together, Aurora and Freddie worked to move the stones one by one until the little bird was free. Thank you, the bird chirped gratefully. I was so scared. I thought I'd never get out. Aurora smiled gently. You're safe now. Always remember to ask for help when you need it. It's okay to need others. The bird nodded. I will. And as a thank you, let me show you something special. The bird led them to a hidden cave in the valley. Inside the cave, they found the second gem for the Royal Amulet glowing softly on a pedestal. Aurora picked it up and placed it carefully beside the first gem. 2 gems down, 1 to go, she said with excitement. Their final destination was the Crystal Lake, where the water was so clear you could see straight to the bottom, but the lake was also home to a playful water sprite who loved to challenge travelers with tricky games. When they arrived at the lake, the sprite appeared, dancing on the surface of the water with a mischievous smile. "Welcome, Princess Aurora and Freddie," the sprite called out. "I know why you've come, but the last gem won't be so easy to get. You must prove your friendship by trusting each other completely." Freddie looked at Aurora, a little nervous. "What do we have to do?" The sprite giggled. "Just a simple task, Princess Aurora. Close your eyes and walk to the center of the lake. Don't worry, the water won't harm you if you trust your friend." Aurora nodded, trusting both the sprite and her friend. She closed her eyes and took a deep breath. "Freddie, guide me," she said softly. Freddie hopped ahead, calling out directions. "A little to the left, Aurora. Now straight ahead. You're doing great." Aurora followed Freddie's voice, even though she couldn't see where she was going. She trusted him completely. Step by step, she made her way to the center of the lake. When she opened her eyes, she saw the final gem of the Royal Amulet floating on a lily pad right in front of her. "You did it!" Freddie cheered from the shore. The sprite smiled warmly. "You have proven the strength of your friendship. Take the final gem, and may your kingdom always know peace." Aurora carefully picked up the last gem and waded back to the shore where Freddie was waiting. With all 3 gems in hand, they knew it was time to return home. When they arrived back at the castle, the wise owl was waiting for them. "Well done, Princess Aurora and Freddie," the owl said proudly. "You have found all the gems, and now the Royal Amulet can be made whole again." Aurora placed each gem carefully into the amulet. As she did, a bright light filled the room, and a sense of calm and peace spread throughout the entire kingdom. The trees swayed gently, the birds sang sweetly, and the people of the kingdom felt a deep sense of happiness and contentment. "Thank you for helping me, Freddie," Aurora said, hugging her little friend. "I couldn't have done it without you." Freddie smiled. "And I couldn't have done it without you, Aurora. We're a great team." The wise owl nodded. "Remember, young ones, true friendship and a pure heart are the greatest treasures of all. As long as you have these, your kingdom will always be at peace." And so, Princess Aurora and Freddie lived happily ever after, their bond of friendship stronger than ever. They continued to have many more adventures, always working together, always trusting each other, and always bringing peace and joy to their kingdom. As the sun set on their beautiful kingdom and the stars twinkled in the night sky, Princess Aurora and Freddie knew that no matter what challenges they faced, they would always be able to overcome them together.